What's going on, duelists? It's your boy Nick, finally bringing you the long-awaited live duel video between my Volcanic Azamina deck list and my Ursarctic Ice Barrier deck for the post-Rage of the Abyss format. It's taken me a little bit longer than I wanted to get this live duel up for you guys, but I couldn't be more excited. I got one of my close friends here helping me out. He's going to be piloting the Ursarctic Ice Barrier list, and then I'll be piloting my Volcanic Azamina list. This will be a best-of-3 match. Each game will be its own video, linked in the description box down below for your viewing convenience. And with that being said, like I said, it's just going to be a heads up. Forgive us. We'll try our best to play these decks as optimally as we can, but, we're only human. We're going to make mistakes, so try not to chew us out in the comments too much if you see something silly or ignorant. But with the intro out of the way, like I said, we've already pile shuffled. We're just going to cut the decks. For those of you new to the channel, welcome. My name is Nick. We do Yu-Gi-Oh! Content mainly focused around rogue and casual decks alike. If that's the kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! That you're interested in, then I highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. We are so close to reaching our 2,000 subscriber goal, and I need your help to get there. So with that being said, we will go ahead and cut.
Right there.
Thank you. And let me grab my dice. You might want to grab some of yours too, because you'll need it for your.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. All right, I'm assuming we'll do a high roll, and then we'll do our best to announce the cards that we're activating, just in case you can't. In case it's hard to see on camera, we'll make sure that we're stating what the cards do to the best of our ability. That is a 7.
7 it is. All right, it's a high number.
Oh, that is a 12.
It's a double.
All right, you pick.
I will go first.
All right, then good luck.
Luck, sir.
Alrighty then.
I like it that way.
All right, I will go ahead and hit the clock.
5.
And good luck. We've prepared for a while for this moment, so we'll see who comes out on top. Also, links to the deck profiles for these decks will be in the description box below as well.
Okay. Gonna activate Ice Jade Ranadrin in hand.
Okay.
Dumping a water monster.
Sure.
Special summon itself.
Sure.
Response to.
No, and then she'll produce a token, right?
Token, yeah.
Ice Jade Ranadrin.
Which I will also summon.
Pitching the Molcharmi Perulia. Okay.
Good.
So far, so good.
Okay.
So you're gonna synchro. Yep.
Synchro.
And the token just disappears.
Yeah. Into a Lancia.
Lancia Dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Ancestral Dragon of the Ice Mountain.
That's it.
Really cool card. Ice Bear support is really dope.
That's cool.
There's some new support revealed in the selection pack in the OCG, which is basically our Battles of Legend, that we may end up including in this deck in the future.
Alright, I think it's just going to be a set and pass on that.
Lancia Pass is still pretty fire.
Alright.
I will draw for turn. Before we do anything, do you want to explain to the viewers what Lancia does really briefly? Or if you want, I can do it.
Yes, so anytime you special summon a monster, you have to, your opponent. I can special summon an Ice Barrier monster from the deck or extra deck.
Okay. Or hand or grave as well. Pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere. And I can do that twice per turn.
Okay.
Per special
So
summon.
basically, each time I special, you'll trigger to summon an Ice Barrier monster. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what he does right now.
Okay.
If you kill him, he floats into other Ice Barrier monsters as well.
Okay. Well,
Destruction.
That is good to know. Let's see here. how do we want to go about this? I'm going to start by activating King Sarcophagus.
Okay.
Anything here?
No, sir.
We'll activate King Sarcophagus effects, where up to 4 times a turn, I can send a card from my hand to grave for cost. I'm going to pitch Blaze Accelerated Reload.
Okay.
And then I will send a Horus monster from my deck to the graveyard.
Okay. Sorry, is it looking good?
Send Imseti, Glory of Horus.
Okay.
Anything here?
No, sir.
Okay. I will then use King Sarcophagus's effect again, because it's up to 4 times a turn.
Yeah.
I will send Volcanic Shell.
Uh-oh.
In Foolish Burial, another Horus monster from deck to grave.
Okay. You don't have to shuffle if you're going
We
back
will
in.
send the Happy Guidance of Horus.
Happy. Alright.
Let's see here. We'll use the graveyard effect of my Volcanic Shell, paying 500 of my life to search for another copy of Volcanic Shell.
Okay. Shell for shell.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, you're good?
I will use the graveyard effect of Blaze Accelerated Reload, banishing itself to Foolish Burial, a Volcanic.
Alright.
I will be sending a Scattershot, and then I will trigger Scattershot's effect since it was sent to grave by the effect of a Blaze Accelerator card. I can send 2 more Scattershots from my hand or deck to grave, and if I do, destroy all monsters the opponent controls.
Alright.
I will be sending 2 additional Scattershots from the deck.
Okay.
1, 2. To then destroy all monsters that you control.
Alright. If this face up synchro summon card in his owner's possession leaves the field because of an opponent's card, I can special summon 1 Ice Barrier Synchro monster from my extra deck.
Okay, so that's your trigger.
This is treated as a synchro summon.
I'm turn player, so I'll go. My triggers are Chainlink 1 to your Chainlink 2. So I'm going to trigger Scattershot, Scattershot. Each one has an effect when sent to grave to burn you for 500.
Okay.
So that'll be 1,500 damage total, and then your Lancia will go ahead and resolve
Okay.
from the extra deck.
Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Yeah. I'm just thinking though. I think I'm going to be screwed out of this here. I'm just going to go for Trishula Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier.
Okay. And then I will burn you for 5, 5, and then 5 for a total of 15. And I think you saw the writing on the wall here.
Yeah, this has an effect, but it misses timing.
We'll miss the timing. Isn't that such a great thing in 2024?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, so his monster on summon, because Lancia will treat this as a synchro summon.
So Trish does its normal thing and will banish.
It has the ability to banish 3 cards from the field, but it's a when effect, so it has to be the last thing in the chain. But because of its summoning in a window where trigger effects are still resolving, it'll miss its activation condition on summon, which is a little unfortunate, but he still gets a body out of it at least.
But this also does float again, which he does have to watch.
Yes, yeah, that if that gets destroyed specifically.
Which can also miss timing. But you still have to play around.
Yeah. Let's go... How do we want to do this? Why don't we go... Instead, he effect the special, since I control King Sarcophagus, he can special summon himself from the graveyard. And then I will go Happy effect to specials from grave as well, because I also control the King Sarcophagus.
Okay.
So far, so good?
Makes sense.
Then what we're going to do is...
Okay.
Let's go fire ejection from the hand. This allows me to send a pyro monster from deck to grave, and if I send a volcanic, I can either burn you equal to its level times 100, or special summon a bomb token to your field.
Okay, sounds good.
So I will be sending a volcanic rimfire, and then because it was a volcanic, I will give you this bomb token. If it's destroyed, its controller takes 500 damage.
Okay. Attack on defense, right?
Yeah. Then at resolution, Rimfire's effect, since it was sent to grave, will trigger. I will be banishing itself from the graveyard to send a volcanic monster from deck to grave. Be sending Volcanic Emperor. Then I will go Emperor, banishing 3 Pyros from grave. So 1, 2, 3 to special summon himself from the graveyard, and then I will activate his effect on summon to inflict 500 damage to you for each banished Pyro times 500. So that is 4. So that is 2,000.
Okay. Sorry.
And then he can set a trap from deck when he does that, but I will choose not to do that. It's an optional effect. Let's see. I will attempt to leave main and enter battle.
Okay.
We'll go Happy and attack the Zero Trishula, and on attack, or in the, anything on attack declaration.
Can I read this?
Yes. So that at the start of damage step,
Right.
For Horus monster battles, it'll send that monster to grave.
It just sends on declaration. There's no battle.
It sends at the start of damage step. Declaration, nothing happens.
Okay. Damage step. Just sends it, right?
Yep.
That still makes this trigger.
No,
Correct?
it's not being destroyed.
Oh, it has to be destroyed.
It has to be destroyed.
It's not leave the field thing?
No, it's gotta be destroyed.
Okay, my bad.
Just think about this. Even like assuming that's ice barrier, that won't not stop this from happening. 'Cause
Right.
This will still trigger, and you'll still send your stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not negating that.
Yeah,
It's
just negating the happy, but the happy's not what's going to send your card.
Yeah, we're good.
Right. So on attack declaration, and then in damage step, I'll use King Sarcophagus effect to send that monster to grave.
Okay.
You don't take none. Oh, you don't do
Yeah.
damage calc or anything like that.
Sorry.
Just make sure that that's still visible on the camera.
Nice.
Yeah, we're good. All right. Then I will go Insteady, swing into the bomb token.
Okay.
So you'll take 2,000 and the difference in damage. And then because the token was destroyed, specifically,
500.
you'll take an additional 500. So 25 is the damage you'll take.
Alright, getting low here.
And then we'll go Emperor and attempt to swing for game. Ice Barrier. Okay, what does it do?
When an attack is declared involving your opponent's monster, change that opponent's monster attack to 0, negate its effects. Also, it cannot change its battle position.
Okay, so negate its effects and make its attack 0.
0.
So it's 0, so you don't take damage, and it's also negated permanently.
Yeah.
Then we'll go to main phase 2.
Okay.
And I will overlay.
Uh-oh.
They're both level 8.
Mm-hmm.
For a zombie vampire.
Which one?
The zombie one.
Alright.
I will then use zombie vampire's effect to detach a material.
Mm-hmm.
And each player will mill the top 4 cards of their deck to grave.
4. Tartarus. India. Georges. And a title.
Nice. And then, so let me see what those were. Can you line them up?
Yeah. 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And then I can choose one monster of what was milled and summon it to my field.
This can trigger, right?
It can, because it was sent from deck to grave, but I don't think you have to send a card you control.
Oh, okay, off field.
I think.
Okay.
I would double check that.
I'm not used to people milling it, but you might be right.
I think I will grab... Alternatively, though, if I summon that monster, it misses its trigger window.
Oh, it does too? Oh, okay.
Not because of it's a win effect, but because it's not in the location it needs to be to activate.
Okay.
But I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab my Snake Eye Diabell Star off of my Zombie Vampire effect.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure you have to send.
Well, it says send as many as possible, but it doesn't say if you send 0. But I'm
Send
sure
as
you have
many
to
cards
send
as-
something.
Well, because this is and if you do, so you have to send something.
Something. Okay.
Yeah.
The way it's worded. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so you'd have to send at least one.
Okay,
Which you
okay.
control nothing, so unfortunately.
Gotcha.
No triggers here on your part.
No.
So yeah, those will just go to grave. And then I'm summoning my Snake
Oh,
Eye.
you're not summoning. Yeah.
Summoning my Snake Eye Diabell
Okay.
that I milled.
Diabell.
Let's
Does that trigger anything on special?
No,
Oh, okay.
he's got no effects that'll trigger here. Let me just think.
Oh, he's the one that if it battle,
Yeah.
right, you can send it or something or steal it or.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Why don't we go?
Isn't looking good.
We'll go Fire Recovery. This allows me to target a fire monster in my graveyard for cost. I'll be targeting my Snake Eye Birch. Then I will send a card from hand to grave, and if I do, I special summon the targeted monster. So I will send a Volcanic Shell from my hand, and special summon my Snake Eye Birch on the side of the field.
Okay.
I will then use Volcanic Shell's Graveyard effect to pay 500 to search for another copy of Shell. And then I will also be using the Graveyard effect of Fire Recovery, where I can banish this card from grave, target 3 of my fire monsters that are banished and or in my grave, shuffle them into the deck, and draw a card.
Alright.
So let me grab. Do the 2 shells and a Rimfire. So 2 shells engraved and a banished Rimfire. And I'll shuffle all those back into the deck, and I will draw a card.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and cut that real quick.
Alright. This is getting out of control here.
A little bit.
Alright. Can I read this guy real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
We'll link summon.
Oh. Ah, man.
IP Masquerena.
Saw that coming.
Then I will set back row. And I will pass.
Alright. Draw for turn.
At least you dealt with the Emperor. So you're not in any immediate
Right.
danger to die to burn damage. Question is now, can you recover from this state?
Yeah.
Don't forget you also have a title engraved.
Yes, I do. Just trying to think of.
It sucked about the
Medallion?
Ooh, okay, medallion. I got no response.
Okay.
That'll let
and
you
one
add...
Iceberry monster from my deck to hand.
Okay, medallion, cool. Yeah, it sucks about the missing timing thing, but there's not much you could have done to get around that.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
With how the way the triggers work.
Yeah.
Because turn player, their triggers are always chain link 1. And then the non-turn players will be, their trigger effects will be, you know, whatever's after. Because how Scattershot works is like, once they're all sent to grave, they'll just trigger. So it'll be chain link 1, 2, 3, 4. But then your chain link 5 to float into Zero Trish. Zero Trish can't activate until the chain finishes resolving, which is all the burn damage you take. And then at that point, the Zero Trish misses its activation window.
Mirror?
Adding Mirror Mage? Okay. Thinking at resolution of that,
Yeah, sure. What you gotta do?
I'm gonna go Volcanic Emission.
Okay.
This will let me take a Volcanic from deck and either add it to hand or special summon it, ignoring summoning conditions.
Okay.
No response?
Nope.
Emperor.
Emperor. Okay. Put me on a clock.
Each time you special
500,
summon,
right?
you'll take 500.
Okay. I'm gonna activate. Oh, sorry.
That definitely puts you on a clock.
Cut. Iceberry Engraved.
Okay, to banish itself and you
cost?
can, send a level 5 or higher water from deck to grave, and then add a water from
deck
from grave to hand.
from grave to hand. Yes.
It could even be something. It doesn't have to be what you sent.
Yes. Yes.
It can also be extra deck cards too.
Let me actually see. I actually didn't think about this. I could have just. That's fine though. It's fine.
Just make sure the camera's still on.
I'm gonna put Mirror in there.
Okay. Sending. It's got to be 5 or higher.
Oh right. I'm sorry. I'm misplaying already like an idiot.
No worries.
No.
Yeah,
You
5 or
even-
higher.
Yeah, you even said it. Sorry. Okay. I know what I'm going for.
Yeah, Ice Barrier is such a cool card.
Yes. I'm dumping the Raiho.
Dumping Raiho. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting choice. And then you'll add one from grave to hand.
Correct.
Probably not Raiho. I have to guess.
Think I want a brick?
Easy there. That's got like a possibly 50 card pickup.
Yeah, they're slippery today.
I re-sleeved them.
Maybe that's why. New sleeves.
Alright, and then then add a water from grave
And
to
then I'm
hand.
gonna add the Adrian.
Adrian.
Nice
Okay,
Adrian.
to your hand from the grave. Nice. Well done.
Okay. You cut.
Yep.
I'm gonna activate the Adrian in hand.
Nice, Janie Ran. Okay, pay
Cost.
your costs, sending a water from hand to grave. Okay, which will be the Mirror Mage, and then you will special, and she will produce a token. Because that happens simultaneously, that only counts as 500 damage off the Emperor.
Because we're both summoned at
Yeah.
the same time.
So you'll take 500 for that.
Alright.
And then at resolution, you can trigger your...
Oh yeah.
Mage.
Mirror at the same time.
And I will chain IP Masquerena to your mage.
This lets me add an Ice Barrier card from deck to hand.
Or banished.
Or banished.
I'll chain my IP Masquerena on the activation of your Mage Engrave to attempt to link summon on your turn.
Okay.
No response to her?
No.
Okay. We will link the Masquerena and the Seti. For a copy of SP Little Knight.
Alright, saw that coming.
Your Mage will resolve.
Okay.
SP Little Knight will start a new chain. Can I read this for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Revealer.
Going for a Revealer. Okay.
Revealer of the Ice Barrier.
Okay. And then at resolution of that, I will activate my SP Little Knight. If this card is link summoned using a fusion, synchro, exceeds, or link as material, I can target one card on the field or in either grave and banish it. I will be going after the Adrian, banishing that.
Okay.
Alright.
Go Departure. 10 cost.
Take cost, yeah.
To discard a card. Revealer.
Discard a Revealer, that's interesting. I wonder what else is in your hand. Unless you got double Revealer, but it doesn't make much sense.
I don't have to discard them.
That's assuming.
Oh, well, I can use her to.
Yeah, you could.
That's true, that's
Because
true.
you're still under the Emperor. Any special summons, you're going to burn yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. That's. Yeah, I got nothing to say about that. So, Ursarctic Departure.
Adding 2.
That'll add 2
Ursarctic
Ursarctics.
monsters.
Yeah, that'll add 2 Ursarctics.
From deck to hand.
From deck to hand.
And. Tennis.
Okay. Beautiful.
I activate McTannis in hand.
Okay.
To
Ursarctic
discard an Ursarctic or level 7 or higher Ursarctic monster.
Yeah.
To
Pitch the
special
alpha.
summon himself.
Special. Okay. You'll take 500 off the
500.
Emperor.
Response.
No, nothing on the summon.
Upon his summon, I can add an Ursarctic monster from grave to hand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to use his effect in hand
Okay.
to special summon himself if I have an Ursarctic on the field.
Sure.
Response.
Oh, also Departure will go to grave.
Oh yeah, sorry. What is that sitting there?
But yeah, so Alpha Ursatron can special itself, and then you'll search an Ursarctic spell trap. No response to that, so it'll resolve, but you will take another 500 off the Emperor's continuous effect,
Okay.
which leaves you with exactly 500 life left.
Yes, yes, yes it does. Yes it does. What am I looking for?
Ursarctic spell trap, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Emperor's putting a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why you pitched the Revealer. I felt like the Revealer was the safer play into an Emperor, because you were on limited summons.
Yeah. I'll explain later.
That's fine.
Maybe it was a dumb move, but
No, I mean,
I
hey,
thought
like
I
I
was
said,
gonna have more life points to mess with as well, but I kind of. I mean, either way, I don't think. I think that route.
she could have did it. You had 2,000.
Yeah. Well, I'll explain.
Yeah.
I still would have been. I still have to play through that, which I'm thinking of.
Mm.
Because you're not gonna let that fly. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Well, we'll talk. We'll talk.
So pretty much, I'm trying to bait it. Like if you, I mean.
Yeah,
you know,
her quick effect to banish.
But you haven't banished anything. So either way, what am I doing again? Oh, spell trap. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, spell trap.
I don't know. I don't think it matters at this point, but I'm just gonna go for the. Where is it? I lost it. The Dipper.
Okay. Ursarctic Big Dipper.
Yeah. Oh.
Make sure this is still in the view of the camera. Yeah, we're good. All right. Yeah, nothing on resolution.
And activate Dipper.
Okay. Ursarctic Big Dipper. That's fine.
Command.
That is their field spell.
I'm gonna normal hex it.
Interesting. Okay, this makes sense now. But the problem is, if you make anything, you die.
No.
Okay.
Everything loses 500 because it's an ice berry monster.
No, that's not an ice barrier. That's an ice jade.
Oh, right, it's from the ice jade. Sorry. Okay. Any response to the summon?
No.
I'm gonna go battle.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into SP.
Okay. Nothing on attack declaration, so that'll be I take 400 damage. All right.
I think that's all I got.
You'll pass.
Yeah, pass.
Okay. End phase. This emperor will return to the hand by the effect of the trap that summoned it.
Oh, okay. Goes back.
It does not stay on the field.
Okay.
And then I will draw for turn.
Okay.
Anything on draw phase?
Nope.
Standby?
Nope.
Main?
Nope.
Okay. The question is, can I resummon Emperor? I, at the moment, cannot.
I mean, you got game.
Yeah, I could just swing over your Hex. I don't gotta think too hard.
Yeah.
Time to leave main enter battle.
What you gotta do, brother?
Zombie Van over the Hexa. And the difference in damage will get it.
Alright.
So, Ursarctic Ice Barrier loses the first game of the evening.
So I was just waiting for you to... I mean, you
because you know her second effect.
Yeah, and that's the main effect everybody's used to. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. People use links to and shit, but
I just think. Did you miscalculate the Emperor burn? Is that what it was?
Well, I mean, either way, I still
because you were at 2,000. You summoned the Ice Jade that put you at 15.
Yeah.
I went SP to banish her.
Yeah.
So that means you had 3 summons basically, or well,
I mean,
technically 2. No, 3 summons.
Yeah. Once I had the barrier, I knew that I had a 10 like available to me under my life points. Like I wouldn't have burned them all.
Yeah, because I think you needed to do, you needed to figure out a way to get to Lancia, because Lancia is the only card that can actually swing over this. Because he's 31.
Well, I was gonna actually try and go into a Chenying with all the banished cards.
Okay, that could work too.
And I was actually trying to do that before. Could I do it before? Oh, no, yeah, I was gonna do that.
Okay. No, I didn't know that you had Hex. I was wondering, I'm like, what does he value in the hand more than Revealer?
Yeah.
That seems so weird.
No, I was gonna do the Chenying.
Unless you went, because you could have normal Revealer pitched Departure. Because I don't know where the Departure was getting you.
Well,
because you summoned 2 bears and that cost 1,000 life.
Well, you also know how the bears work, and like you're not gonna SP Little Knight something that's not a threat.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
But I'm still trying to like.
Because I mean, if this was a tuner, that would have made sense. But the token isn't a tuner.
Because once I go into a Chenying,
she's the tuner.
You're just gonna activate this.
Because my thing is, so let's just assume you went the Revealer route. You could have went Revealer, pitch, Departure, right? I probably would have you would have forced the Little Knight there to banish herself and the Revealer. which is fine.
Yeah.
But it doesn't negate the effect. Revealer was
Right.
to resolve. You'd probably grab a Georges. Georges would grab Mage.
Well, that's another summon, though.
Well, you don't have to grab the Mage, though.
Well, I know.
The Georges
yeah,
and this, because this is a level 3. Georges is a tuner. That can make a 9.
Yeah.
Maybe they could have done it, because your play there is Crocosaur. And then you could go Crocosaur effect to... You draw a card on the summon, and then you go Crocosaur to blow this up. And at least that gets you out of the lock, so you can just continue summoning.
Yeah, but then it's just coming back, and I was trying to bait it. I was trying to get a Chin Yang out, and maybe I was just stuck on that line. And then once the
I mean, it is what it is.
Once the Chin Yang was out,
it played out the way it did.
I mean, I obviously didn't have the life points, but
I think, to be fair though, usually Lancia Pass is good enough, but the problem is when I open King Sark plus
that thing's just
the blade. No, King Sark plus reload specifically, because that guarantees me Horus Engine plus a board wipe, because this gets me to the scatter shot.
Right.
So like opening these two together was really what did it, because like it didn't really matter. You could have ended on like Septentrion with Polar Star. Like these two cards specifically, we're gonna check that
just
end
wipe
board.
my board. Yeah. I was trying to get to a Chin Yang with enough points.
I think that's really what messed with you hard, was the fact that I wiped your board and then you missed on the timing, the activation window of your Zero Trish, because how the chains resolved.
Oh yeah.
Which also set you back, because if that could have resolved, obviously you would have gotten like a lot of value.
I was trying to get to a Chin Yang and be proactive, and then use his effect to banish himself, which will trigger the Chin Yang to banish the Emperor.
To banish the Emperor. Okay, that's
and
smart.
then I can hit
that's
over
smart.
I mean, but obviously with this on field, like I'm trying to.
Yeah, the Little
Knight's
Knight's annoying.
I'm trying to bait it. Otherwise, I would have been into a Chin Yang right away without that on the field.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely, without a doubt. Of course. I mean, you had it right there with the Adrian.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if Ursarctic Ice Barrier can force out a game 3. Like I said, games 2 and potentially game 3 will be linked in the description box below. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed game 1 of the live duel. Again, profiles to the decks also linked in the description below. I will catch you guys in the game 2's live duel video. We'll see you there.